Welcome back to Boring Gear Reviews. Today we have another pedal from one of my favorite builders. This is the Blue Colander Crooked Axis. I've done a couple other Blue Colander pedals, the Small Fracture and the Astronomy Domine. If you want to check out those videos as well, you can click the links up there or check the description. So let's get into the controls. This is a super powerful overdrive, fuzz, boost, distortion that is based on the Color Sound Power Boost. So let's start up top with bass. This will be your low-end control. Counterclockwise for less, clockwise for more. Treble will control your high-end EQ, and same thing, counterclockwise for less, clockwise for more. And these are both post-dirt. Next up we have drive. This will control the amount of gain in the pedal. Master is our master volume, which will control the overall output of the pedal while it's on. All the way to the right we have range, and this will be a pre-gain bass control. And same idea, counterclockwise to cut, clockwise to add. And lastly we have a switch in the middle for blast. Off will give you a classic boost response, and on will give you more of like an overdrive and fuzz response. We've also got true bypass and top jacks and DC. And for today's demo, I'll be using my 1988 Bernie RSG 6360, and this has the stock pickups. It's actually one of my only guitars that has stock pickups, and they sound phenomenal, and it is tuned to D standard. From there, running into my Universal Audio Apollo X6 interface, and then into the Soft Tube JMP 2203 amp plugin. All right, for our first clip, we're going to go for a lower gain sound. Peep the settings. I can tell you right off the bat, this sound is incredible. I think I really have a thing for like transistor bass drives in low gain settings. There's this gorgeous clang and then a ton of punch and weight, even though it's clangy. It's an awesome sound. One thing that's really clear with this pedal is it's super duper dynamic. So it really picks up on both your fingering hand and your pick hand equally well. It's just, it's an incredibly fun and responsive pedal to play. All right, next up, we're getting a little hairier with it with a much higher gain. Here be my settings. Towards the back half of the clip, we're going to engage the Astronomy Domine. I talk about and use this pedal a lot because it's fantastic. So do yourself a favor and check out that demo too. But yeah, really aggressive. The way there's a quality to the saturation that is very kind of gritty, and it almost sounds like a really hard driven solid state amp. I mean that in the best way possible. I'm a huge fan of vintage solid state amps, especially when you push them really hard. And this has that type of quality. Anyway, it's a sick sound. Enjoy. All right, last up, we'll get really thick and gross, but we'll play with the different volume settings on my neck and bridge pickup. Feel free to pause for settings. So when we're in the neck position with the volume rolled back, super clean. There's almost like a cocked wah type of feel. There's kind of like this hollow mid-range sound that it just really opens up. And you know, people ask me a lot about like, oh, does this pedal or that pedal, dirt pedals, cut through the mix? This one will for sure cut through the mix. It's both very thick and hairy, but it has this beautiful mid-forward sound. When I go to the bridge pickup and it's full out, really, really hairy, super aggressive. Again, just a really chunky low-end fuzz and a really kind of bright, but not shrill or harsh, high-end distortion. It's this really complex and gorgeous sound. So enjoy. And that's a wrap on the Crooked Axis from Blue Colander. You know, Julia's is a legit wizard out there in Poland just making some of the coolest pedals around. He's got a huge lineup, great prices, all sorts of different types of distortion, obviously reverb. You know, it's a company you need to look at if you're unfamiliar. When you're looking at 3 pedals, all super high quality, super unique, really doing their own thing, their own approach, you know, beautifully built and, you know, solid and just incredibly inspiring, it's exciting. You know what else is exciting is hitting subscribe if you like this content. And while you're here, do a comment, leave a like. All that stuff is really exciting for me. But that'll do it for today. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting. I truly appreciate it. It means the world to me. And I'll see you next week. Peace.